Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's me, Lynn Renee McDonald, for Practical Spirituality Live here in Virginia Beach. Today, I've had a couple clients, and a couple repetitive issues have been coming up, and they have to do with being a parent and having a child, or or a parent, or being a parent and having to take care of a parent, or having a relationship with somebody close to us, a sibling, a partner. All right. And in these spaces, we love people, but we tend to want what we think that we want is best for them. We sit here in Earth World and we say, well, my experience is this. And so I want A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. I want all of these things for my kid. All right. Or for my mom, based on my belief system and what I think is best for myself. Here is the deal. Every soul is responsible for itself, okay? So when we start to get in the spaces of wanting what we want for other people, we wrap ourselves up in that, all right? And it doesn't mean that it's bad, but we are expending our energy on them, and it is not our journey to do that. It messes us up everywhere else in our life, because then our lives become about them and not about us, okay? So that said, it is super important that we talk about this today. Spirit has guided me, because even myself, I love my kids. I have two girls, and they're now about 15 and 17. One's going to be 18, I think, in the middle of this month, or towards the end of this month, right? And I can tell you there's been plenty of decisions that she has made that I don't agree with, that just grate against me. And I feel like, oh my God, I want A, B, C, D, E, F, G, because as a parent, we've lived a lot. We have understanding different belief systems, right? But I have to stop myself from getting all wrapped up in her stuff emotionally. At 17, yes, it's a fine line. I have to guide her from love always. So the biggest thing you can do here in this situation with your kids, and having to deal with it when you get all wrapped up in your shit about what you think your kid should be doing and how you don't like their boyfriend, or you're getting involved in that, and you're just putting yourself out there, and then you're causing tension between you and them because you want X for them and they're in the Y space. All right. I get we do this because we love them, but that is not the healthiest space of love for both ourselves and for them. The healthiest space of love is when we do our life and we help and assist from love, guided by love. Always, in everything that we do. In that space, we cannot make the wrong choice, all right, or the unwell choice, because really there is no wrong choice, because the wrong choice just grows into a spiritual place where we're healing ourselves and each other at some point, even through the whole process, whether we realize it here in Earth World. This is really what's happening deep in our souls, in our hearts. And we've signed on for this mission to grow with love energy and help and assist ourselves and each other. Super important stuff here, because I myself have done it. I get all wrapped up in, oh my God, my kid's going out with this kid and they're hanging out with that kid, and I can't, and the thought of them hanging out with this kid repulses me, because I know this kid is doing crystal meth or heroin, or they're really fucked up, or they're emotionally unwell, and I worry about my kids. And that's a normal parent thing to do in Earth World, right? But you have to be able to balance metaphysically what's happening in Earth World. This is the best guidance for you with these situations, because you will drive yourself fucking bonkers trying to figure out how do you change what your kid is doing. You cannot change what your kid is doing in the way that you think in Earth World. In order to help and assist your child, or whoever it is that you love, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your friend, you know what I mean? You must always go to love, okay? All because you think something is this way, or you think it is this way based on your belief systems, that's not the truth of what is best for everybody. That may be what you learned and what is best for you, and you can share that, but not without an invitation, okay, or guidance guidance from universe, from love. In other words, an invitation. When people come to me and they call me up on the phone, they say, hey, Lynn, I need some help. I have a problem with this. And I say, okay, I'll be glad to help you. But if I meet somebody in the supermarket on the street and they come up to me and they want to share their problem, then they've opened the door for love energy guidance from me, right? Just like if they call me up and they say that, okay, I'll be glad to help you. But if the people we love or anybody in our lives does not ask for our opinion, does not ask for our assistance, does not ask, then we don't give it. We don't get all wrapped up in that. And it's hard not to as parents and love energy beings because we love so much. But that is not always the healthiest space of love. The best and healthiest space of love always brings it right to love, especially with these heavy and intense and intricate emotional situations with the people we love, because we don't always believe the same things. And then we cause this. When we cause this, the rift gets greater and greater in between us and the people we love. But if you always ask love to handle this, ask love to speak through, ask love for the best solution, and create from that space and clear any and all blocks in you that would stop that from happening, what you're asking love to do, meaning ask love for the best way to do this. Ask love to handle this now. Do you see? That's the best solution for this across the board, and create what you want to happen. Create the best relationship between you and your daughter, you and your mother, you and your sister, you and whoever it is. And ask God, ask love for that. Clear your blocks that stop that from happening, right? It doesn't mean that it's going to happen the way you think always in Earth World instantaneously, but it is always going to happen. Ask and you shall receive is the formula. And this video is to give you guidance in these really rough emotional situations, because with this Pluto in Saturn energy, Pluto, Mars energy in these times, all right, and then Jupiter and all the planetary stuff going on, it's designed to hit those spaces that are super emotional, super possible hurting and difficult. All right. So the best way to do these things is always go right to love for the best solutions, the best healing, the best everything. And the best way to deal and work with Earth world vibrational energy and rules here, based in the highest form of love in your highest heart self, and by working with love energy that is God. Really, this is the truth here, okay? So the more you do this, the more you will create your greatest relationships and your greatest life. Then you won't be spending and wasting all of this time, all right? There is nothing really wasted, but if you want to utilize your energy in the best way, then you won't get wrapped up in what your daughter is doing, your mother is doing, and make yourself fucking crazy with it. I have people who have clients who get all wrapped up in their children's stuff. Their children's life is not their life. Right? Ask God to let it go. Ask God to free you from those attachments so you can live in the healthiest, best way and be guided from love, and ask for that so you don't make yourself crazy worrying about what your daughter's soul is doing or your mother's soul is doing and how you want it to be a certain way because you know better for them. The truth is their soul knows what's best for them. Your job is to always be guided from love and focus on you from love. It doesn't mean you can't give advice. You can, but always first bring it to love. Is this the best thing for me to do from love? Is this the best way for me to handle this, right? Is this the best of everything for me and them? And this way too, you'll utilize your energy in the healthiest, best way. And then you can build that deck house that you want in the backyard, or put in that new pool, or focus on your exercise career, or write that book, or open a new business, or put that energy towards your dreams and you. And if they come, you will balance that energy by working with love in the quickest, easiest, best way. So you don't expend tons of energy worrying, making yourself sick and crazy about what's happening with your daughter and what the boyfriend said, or what your mother is doing, and if she has a new boyfriend and you wish it was different. You have to ask spirit or love energy to release that. I mean, you don't have to do any of this, but this is the best way to handle it from love in the highest form for your greatest outcome, right? And if you don't, believe me, that's okay. But if you do and be guided by what universe is telling you here through me, and you start doing this, you will create a whole new you, a whole new love energy space for you and the people that you love that is completely different. It's non-controlling, it's not resentful, it's not shitty, it's not unwell, and it's not going to cause the problems that it causes when we try to handle things for other people, and it is not our job, right? Okay, so this video really is about that so that you can have all the best tools from love, right? Because I can tell you, a friend of mine was doing a lot of drugs recently, and I said, hey, this isn't healthy for you. In my people space, I'm like, fuck, drugs are not healthy. You shouldn't be doing them. They're toxic, blah, 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 blah. And per people, earth world belief systems, I can easily get in that space because I know that's unhealthy. And I can make myself crazy and wild about it because I love this person and I want better things for them, right? But in my God, people, love energy space, in the highest form of love, that is not the best way to handle it. So I ask love, how do I handle this? I talk to them from love. Love speaks through me. I listen from love. I ask love to handle this in the highest form of it. And boom. Then I don't get in those unwell spaces. And then my friend doesn't not talk to me forever. And we have a shitty relationship. And then we move further apart. And then at some point we separate because we don't see eye to eye because we're both toxic in different love energy spaces. That is not the highest form of love. Do you see? But if we handle it and I ask love what to say or love to speak through me, I don't have to know how it goes down. I just have to ask that. And universe, with my highest heart self, will speak through me to them from love. And the right words will come out. Not this crazy stuff about how I know better and you should be doing this and you should be doing that. Because the second we start to tell other people what to do, we go against everything that is our highest form of love, energy, freedom in us. And so they go, boom. Just like when you walk up to somebody and you tell somebody to fuck off or you're shitty to somebody or their energy is abrasive, instantly your hackles are going to go up because love energy in its purest form, which your soul knows in an innate soul, highest heart level, right? In your soul's wisdom and knowledge, because your soul is a fucking visionary. It's brilliant. It knows it's connected to God. It is God in the highest form of love, right? So it already knows how to handle things and do things. So if you work from your highest heart self and you give it to love, you're never going to have a really rough time with anything. And when things start to feel unwell, you're going to clear it out. You're going to just bring it right to love. Okay, love. Okay, God. Okay, spirit, universe, source. What is going on in my soul that is causing this to happen? How do I change this? Handle this from love. Clear this out from love. Let me have the best relationship with my friend or with whatever is going on here from love. Okay? So this video is about asking to be free of these attachments to the people we love, getting over involved in their stuff, letting that govern our lives when really that's not our journey, because a soul comes in even when it is a child fully developed and it knows what the fuck it's doing. So you want to guide them from love, be governed from love so you can have the best life, the best relationship, and the highest form of that. It doesn't mean you let your kid do whatever the fuck they want or you let people do unwell things, okay? Or, when you see something, ask when to step in, know when to step in. You feel in your heart. If something doesn't feel good, always, always, always bring everything to love. So you don't let things run ragged on you or be an unwellness to you or a toxicity that you know is no good for yourself and or society or is going to hurt them. You bring it to love for the best solutions. Same thing is true here. This is why what we do is so important. It's practical spirituality for earth world, real life situations. I mean, even the case of my dog, keeping my dog alive with health problems. Is that the wisest thing to do? Is that the best way to handle things from love? I always got to recheck myself. Okay, source, is this the best thing for my dog? Is this what my dog's soul wants? Is this what's best for me, for her? And I ask her because she talks to me. The universe talks to me. Love talks to me. It talks to everybody. If you are open, ask, and you listen, okay? All right, from love. Okay, so those choices are to be made from your highest heart self, from love. So you always make the best choices for you with everything in your life. Okay, so today is about getting ourselves wrapped up in other people's stuff with the challenges that are coming this year for 2020. And there is a lot, but there will also be lots of wonderful rewards, really rich, healthy relationships, friendships, great stuff, huge expansion in all good ways if you create it to be that way. And the best way to do that is to work with love always, with everything. Hey, love, thanks for this for me. Hey, love, clear this out for me. Hey, love, thank you, and create your reality, okay, from that love. Okay, that's today's video for today, everybody. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Any questions, you know how to find me. Have a great day.